Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day is going great. Mine's been awesome so far, specifically because of one of the topics in today's video. The drama is here. Sinatraa versus Kephrii, they're going off on each other on Twitter, and it's so funny. So this all started out when Kephrii decided to call out Sinatraa on Twitter for making fun of him in game. And then of course Sinatraa clapped back with a few responses than Kephrii did, and it just went on and on and on, and these two are in absolute war. Basically the whole thing is Sinatraa is calling out Kephrii for throwing, while Kephrii's calling out Sinatraa for making fun of Kephrii for throwing or sucking. I'm not too sure. It's crazy. That will be the first topic of the video. Moving on to the second topic of the video. This one's hilarious too. New York Excelsior, we just kicked all our players to sign a full local roster, just signed 2 Korean players. What? What is going on? We're going to cover that in the second video. This is chaos, boys. If you're excited and you love the daily juice, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more daily videos. And now, without further ado, let's jump into it and start off with Kephrii versus Sinatraa, the Great War. So this all started on Twitter when Kephrii tweeted this out at Sinatraa. Imagine asking a Widow One Trick to play Reinhardt and feel for the team. Then when he makes awful plays / decisions, you make fun of him to 1,000 plus people on stream. I could have left voice and locked in DPS, but at least I tried to feel. You're so toxic at Sinatraa. And then he linked a clip on Twitter. Let's go ahead and roll that so you guys can see what Kephrii's talking about.
I might just clip when he just charged in the very beginning of the game into their whole team, and then submit the Overwatch League, take a Discord, and maybe counts as throwing. It's just hard throwing.
So because of what Sinatraa said there in that clip after the game they played together, Kephrii had to go out on Twitter and call him out and start all this drama. Then he also said this: "We full held second point, so I obviously was not trolling. I did my best, but my best was obviously questionable due to severe lack of experience and game knowledge." Woo, baby. And then this is where it gets juicy, guys, because Sinatraa, he bit, boys. He bit. He responded to Kephrii, and he said this: "This is pretty brain dead. I never asked you to play Reinhardt, and I didn't care what you picked. Also, you don't need to be a tank player to know not to charge 1v6 every fight and flank only as Rein. It was fairly obvious to everyone, both yours and my stream, that you were just hard throwing, lol." Of course, we all know Kephrii's gonna respond, boys. He said this: "You were right. Blase asked." It wasn't even Sinatraa who asked him to play main tank. It was Blase. Buddy, Kephrii, oh, this ain't it, Chief. Oh, back into what he said. "That still doesn't change the fact that you think it's acceptable to make fun of me on your stream. Then go as far as to joke about posting it in the whole pro Overwatch League Discord so everyone else can get in on it too. If you didn't like my Rein, why not ask me to swap off?" I'm sorry, boys. I've defended Kephrii on my channel before, but he's going a little overboard here. I ain't gonna lie, Kephrii, you looking like a fool here, buddy. You need to calm down. And then he linked another clip. This one, check it out. Wait, I don't even need to play the clip. It's literally a 5-second bit that shows Blase asking him if he wants to play main tank, and he's like, "Sure, yeah, I'll do it." What's the point of even linking this? I don't understand. So Sinatraa responds to this and he says, "If you're throwing on purpose, I will make fun of you. And no, it was not a joke. I was going to post it in reports because, like I said, everyone knows you were just throwing on purpose. Be a man and just own up to it." And then here comes Kephrii. "I am telling you, I was not throwing on purpose. I just have no clue what the hell I'm doing on Reinhardt. If you didn't like my performance, why not tell me to swap off instead of making fun of me after we lost?" Sinatraa again: "No, you were trolling. Everyone knows it, lol." Kephrii responds: "I am the one that was playing, and I am saying I wasn't trolling. What everyone thinks or believes is irrelevant. We full held second point for a reason. I was clearly trying, and I was clearly just fucking shit at Reinhardt." And then Sinatraa responds, and he brought some clips this time. He said this: "We all know you were trolling. Be a man and own up. Sad face." There's probably 500 more clips, but too lazy to look at. And then he links these clips. I'll go ahead and play them for you guys right now.
Fucking so aggro, they won't even know what to do. Oh shit. I went so aggro we didn't even know what to do.
Back. Here comes the boost. I got this. Okay,
Get him with the Jabba.
yeah, they're gonna have grab.
Alright.
My ultimate is
I want you guys to go up mid real quick. I'm gonna come up behind right now. They're gonna get caught off guard. Hanzo's half, Zarya. Hanzo and Lucio are half. They're confused. They don't know what to do. Alright, I'm dead. I fucking suck. Alright.
Can you just play main?
Okay, after watching these clips, I mean, Kephrii can't deny that he was fully 100% trying to win this game. Let's be honest, there's no way, shape or form, you make those plays. Being a contenders level player, having a team where you live in Korea with and you are grinding with every day, as a professional player, you know not to do this stuff on Reinhardt. Even if you don't play the hero, you know not to pull these plays off. Maybe you weren't intentionally throwing, but you definitely were not trying your best. And there's no denying that. Absolutely no denying that. The proof is in those clips. So, again, Kephrii, I'm sorry, man, but you kind of look like a jackass here. Not gonna lie. Just like when I said XQC looked like a jackass when he got mad at you for asking for a tryout for a team. Nobody should be getting mad about that. And then there's no denying here that you were not trying. And then, of course, Kephrii responds to that and says, that doesn't look like trolling at all. I am literally trying to coordinate a strategy and am actively making callouts. It looks like me literally trying and having no idea how effing bad I actually am. Well, that's the problem, Kephrii. We all know you're not actually that bad. We know you have a brain. We know you compete at a high level. You know not to do that stuff. You weren't 100% trying. Sinatraa responds, own up, bro. Again, like, it's the same thing coming out from Sinatraa over and over. Kephrii responds, I charged a corner and tried to land a pin. I effing suck, missed and died. I get that it's terrible gameplay, but that doesn't make it trolling, nor does it give you the right to leverage your platform to make fun of someone and use the pro Discord to further add insult. Oh, man, he's playing the victim card too much here, Kephrii, man. This isn't it, Chief. This isn't it. Moving on to the next one. It's not a pro Discord to report throwers to Blizzard admins. You are very good at faking it for your fans. Just be a man, smiley face. And that's it. I'm actually mind blown that Sinatraa got the last word in this argument because, I don't know. Kephrii's just one of those guys that always has to get the last say, you know what I mean? Maybe he just gave up because Sinatraa kept saying own up, own up, own up. But this was crazy, man. Again, I kind of already gave my opinion on it. Kephrii, you very clearly weren't trying at certain points, at least from the clips I looked at. I didn't see the entire game. Yes, you were actively making callouts, but we both know if you don't know how to play a role or if you're not good at Reinhardt, it's better to play safe, and you know that. You know if you would have just sat there with your team, held your shield up, and just been a bot for your team, it would have gone better, but instead, you tried to have a little fun with it. And, you know, maybe it came off as throwing, maybe it came off as trolling, but you definitely were not trying, and that's facts. That's all I got to say about this, guys. At least that's all I got to say for Kephrii. I know for Sinatraa, some people are saying maybe he shouldn't have engaged in Kephrii and not bid on the bait, or that, you know, why is he saying he's gonna report him to Overwatch League people and spread the clip? I don't think Sinatra's in the wrong at all here. Honestly, if I was in his position, I would have handled this the same way. Let's be honest, when you're a big streamer and a professional player in the Overwatch League, you expect fellow big streamers and players who are professional. I know Kephrii's not an owl, but he is in a contenders team. You expect them to at least try and win games. Remember when Kephrii called out Coco for basically throwing? It's the same situation. If you're not going to try and game, you're going to get called out for it, especially if you're a big player in the community. So I don't blame him at all. I think he handled this situation pretty well considering Sinatra's not very good at drama and stuff. But yeah, that's what I think about this. Leave a comment down below. It was some crazy ass drama. Crazy. I love it. We need to get more of this. Twitter fights between Overwatch League and I guess Overwatch contenders players. Pretty sick. But let's move on now and talk about the second part of the video because this one's hilarious too. What is going on in New York? New York Excelsior, you guys got me, you got me blown away. I don't understand. So we all know, I've been covering this on my channel for a while now. About a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, New York Excelsior's academy team kicked pretty much all of their really good North American players, Mangachu, Goliath, Clone Man, gone off the roster. For them saying, we want to localize our team more. We want New York talent only. And we're thinking, okay, well, if you want New York talent only and more local talent, why not just kick the Korean players and maybe keep the North American players who are somewhat local. And then they did end up kicking the Korean players. So we're like, okay, they kicked everybody. Then that kind of makes that fine, right? But no, now guess what? They have gone out and signed 2 more Korean players. What is local about that? What are they? Do they come from the same place that your New York Excelsior's Korean players come from? Is that why they're local? Did they actually mean when they said local they wanted to get more Korean players? I'm mind blown. I'm mind blown at this point, and I don't even know how to talk about this topic without getting very, very excited and controlling my emotions. It's hard. So let's go ahead and take a look at the announcement so you guys can see who they did add to their team. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad players. They're good players. You know, I mean, these were good pickups. They said this on Twitter. While we are searching for our final lineup and tryouts are closing in, we are stoked to welcome Kephrii and Yaki on board to the XL2 roster. Both these players come from MVP space in South Korean Overwatch contenders. Both of them are pretty good, specifically Yaki. Kephrii used to go by another alias, which was Bianca when he was on MVP space with Yaki. And as I said, they're good players. But why on God's earth would New York Excelsior say that, hey, we want to localize our roster like super duper. We want New York players only. Then kick their entire roster, and then sign 2 Korean players to start it off. Like, that just sounds really bad. They should have, and I'm sure they will sign a few players from New York. I'm sure they will. But my God, they should have at least waited until they announced a few New Yorkers before they announced these Korean guys. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will just sign a bunch of Koreans and they just confused the hell out of us and trolled us Dallas Fuel style. Man, I'm going off in this video because it's a fun one to make. I love this crazy drama. It's really got me excited. I hope you guys enjoy it. It is really fun to cover and make videos about. So leave a comment down below and let me know if you enjoy the crazy juice. And I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody who is still here watching my videos throughout the day all the way to the end. You guys are absolutely amazing. Be sure to drop a like on it. And I know you're already subscribed if you're still listening, so do I even have to say it? I don't know, but if you ain't, I mean, please hit that button. Thank you so much, guys. I'm out of here. Have a great morning, night, whatever time it is. Peace.